Hey beauties, it's Tiffany at Beauty Stylist, and we're gonna do another get ready with me. I actually styled up my hair. I'm loving the color that I have. I asked for like very fine baby lights and also kind of like that money piece so I can wear it any different way. And it just gives me so much dimension, a little bit brighter because it's gonna get warmer, of course. Right now it's not that warm and it's pretty gloomy here, but I just wanted to share that with you guys. But let's go ahead and get started. So I've already done my skincare, but I'm going to try some new products today. So let's go ahead and test them out. Let's see how they wear. I've heard about some of these products, so let's get to it. All right, so I've been seeing the SAIE. This is their Star Glow, and I'll be trying it for the first time with you guys. Look how beautiful it is. Okay, so you can tell. All right. So we're going to put this underneath my foundation, and I'm just going to give myself a little bit more glow. Wow, that's really beautiful. Let's get in a little closer so you guys can see. Very lightweight. It's a gel consistency. And I've seen people use this where they mix it with their foundation, but I'm just going to apply it first so you guys can see that beautiful glow. So honestly, if I wanted to just like in and out, I wanted to feel like I'm hydrated, kind of glass skin look, I could just do this and just leave the house, but we're not going to do that today. We're going to amp it up. I have a new foundation. This one is the YSL Avenue Foundation. This is the YSL All Hours Foundation. Has 30 SPF. The shade I'm using today is MN7, which is a neutral tone. I'm going to shake it up. I'm going to apply it onto the back of my hand, about one and a half pumps. We're going to put about 1.5 pumps. And I'm just going to use the Beauty Blender. And this is dry. I like to start towards the center of my cheek. And some of you guys may say, wow, this shade is very yellow for you. And if I just wanted to disclose that I am doing a pigmentation peel, so my skin is a lot lighter than it normally would be. So on a day-to-day basis, this is typically my skin tone that matches my body. So this foundation is so beautiful. Look at that. Literally that one dab is used for half of this face. What do you guys think? All right, let's do the other half, starting towards the center of my face and just kind of blending it out and sharing it out towards the rest of the area. I like to just put whatever's left over onto the eyelid, blend this all. And I have a little bit of like areas that I've been scratching, so just kind of ignore that. This foundation is super lightweight, and this is actually the second time I've tried this foundation, and I'm pretty much happy. I am loving this. So I don't know how new this is, but this is the YSL All Hours Foundation. I'm gonna do a little bit of concealer, but I'm gonna do something super light because I feel like the coverage is pretty decent. So let's go and figure out what concealer I'm gonna use. This is the SAIE Hydrabeam Concealer, and this shade is in HB1, which I actually think is a little too light for me. We're gonna try it, we'll see how it works. I'll show you how light it is. Pretty fair. What do you think? But I think this will give me brightness. I like the applicator because it's very skinny. Let's go ahead and just put it only where I want a little bit more brightness. I kind of pick out where I have the little, when you go under, you see like where it concaves in. I like a little brightness right here, a little bit on the middle of the bridge, my mouth area, because I have discoloration, chin. And then I think this is good. Okay, I think that's good. All right, I'm gonna use the same sponge. I'm gonna first work right here. You hear kind of the sound, there's like a helicopter gliding over this area. Okay, so I like to push and press and then drag it this inside. And then we'll go on the outer. Push it. Make sure it just blends in well. Let's see what you guys think. Pretty seamless. All right. Do the T-zone. A little bit of brightness. The center. Okay, and then the nose bridge. Okay, so it's kind of like the illusion of like highlight. So highlight just kind of, you know, opening up light in your face, bringing forward. I'm just going to push this as we go in. So I've been trying to do more tutorials on YouTube for you guys because I think I miss creating like a full look and without like breaking it all up. And I know there's been a lot of requests for that. And plus I just want to have a free flow. It's going to be February. Oh my gosh, how did the year already it's already February, what the heck? And I just can't believe that. It's just been really crazy. Literally January was like a blur. It just felt really sluggish for me. And then I'm hoping February will feel like a little bit more energy and just kind of, yeah, just being present and living and just having fun. And that's the whole point. You know, our lives, we work so hard, we feel so much pressure to do all these things, but you know, are we really enjoying it? Are we living? And so I'm trying to practice that. Ooh, good. I'm gonna put whatever's left over onto this part of my brow. I do feel like my face looks a little bit more, it looks brighter. What do you guys think? All right, so this is like a really clean look. So I could just honestly be like this and then put some lip color and just put some cheek color. So I want to have a little bit more fun with my cheeks. I've been seeing a lot of people doing kind of like a mix of colors. So we're going to go ahead and play with the we're going to play with the Make Beauty blush. This is their Skinmemetic Micro Suede blush. I'm going to show you the colors. So there's this like beautiful baby pink right here. Super pretty. This one is in Cosmic. Not too crazy, right? But this color has been kind of calling out to me. This color has been calling out to me. Kind of reminds me what I see with like Fenty Beauty, but I've been seeing people wear this color and it looks so fun. So I want to have fun. All right, we're going to play with these two colors. I think I'm going to put on the lighter shade first just to be safe. These are super pigmented, so false illusion. I'm going to use my Japonesque blush brush. This is kind of amazing. I love this travel size, but it works so well. All right, you guys can see the shade, very pigmented. So I've been watching friends and also other artists tell me about how they use their blush, and I wanted to kind of focus, you know, typically I like to do with the apples of the cheek, but when you're here, it kind of drags down, so they said to do it higher above it. So we'll see. I'm going to play around with going a little bit higher on my cheeks and see how it looks like. So we're going to do this. I will focus this on the apples first, just kind of like an overall flush color. So it's just really safe. You guys can see, it's like just right here. Look how pretty that is. Easy peasy. Now we'll do the other side. Okay, now to the other side. So apples above, it just blends so beautifully. Like it's not even super duper subtle. I'm literally looking at the phone right now while I do my makeup. So just gives you that beautiful flush, right? Super natural. Let's go to the fun color. The fun color is called Fuchsia Blush. Okay, I'm gonna use the same blush brush. Okay, we have the fuchsia. Ooh, ooh, this looks fun. I'm gonna place it a little bit higher. So you guys see right here? I'm gonna place it just a touch higher. Ooh, ooh. All right. Ooh. Okay, so let's do just a little bit right here. Super pigmented. Doing it right above my apples. So obviously this kind of reminds me of like the Asian trend where they do it kind of like flushed. You just look like super cute. So when I'm smiling, have a flush. I think I'm going to blend it again with this Cosmic tone just to make sure that both are just seamless. Put some on the nose, glide it onto the forehead. Okay, so this is definitely a newer look for me. I don't typically wear the blush higher like this because I typically put the highlighter here, blush here, and if I do contour, contour there. But tell me what you guys think. You guys loving it? I do feel more lifted and awake, so this is pretty fun, different. I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna play with this blush. We're gonna do it around my eyes. I haven't done eye makeup in such a long time, so let's go ahead and use the Fushia. I love using Zoeva Cosmetic. Their brushes are like my favorite. This one is in the 221 Soft Luxe Crease Brush. And going to, look at that. All right, so since we have the blush here, I'm just going to put this onto the base of my eye. So I don't want it too close to the blush, so it kind of has a little bit of disconnection, but also subtly flows with this. All right, we'll do the other eye. And I do have lash extensions, so I rarely put on eye makeup because I'm too lazy to clean that area. I like to just make it as easy and effortless as possible. Definitely feeling a lot more colorful. And then I'm going to go in with Cosmic, and we're just going to go right above it, kind of like the middle crease area, and just blend it out. What's your look? What do you guys think? And I think now that I have this color on my eyes, I want to actually put this a little bit closer to my apples of the cheek. So I'm just going to do very subtle. I'm just going to do a very little bit, okay? So I'm going to smile and just kind of tap. This is so pigmented. All right. What I like to do too to kind of clean up that, if it's too intense, just go with my sponge with whatever's left over onto the outer edges. So it just looks very seamless. I'm barely tapping because I don't want it to just like, you know, sit onto the skin. All right. What do you think? Now let's go to the lips. I'm thinking, what kind of lips should we do today? All right, so I think I'm gonna go a little bit lighter on the lips. We'll see if I go a little bit darker, but this is the new RMS Lip Lights. This shade is in Crush. I don't really love the way this applicator works because you do have to squeeze it, and sometimes I'm so lazy and I just have to push really hard. All right, and then use your finger, and I'm just going to apply it. Kind of like a nudish, nudish pink. Does that feel a little washed out? I don't know if this looks a little bit washed out. All right, so we're gonna add a little pop of color, and I'm gonna use the new Tower 28. This one is in Drink. This is a Juice Balm. I love the applicator because it's so easy to use. I'm gonna do like popsicle lips. So basically, since I have this beautiful glossy nude right here, I'm just gonna go on the inside. Okay, and just right here. And then all you do is, so this was a huge trend in Korea. And it probably still is, but I feel like it's gonna come back. So basically I use the Tower 28 Juice Balms in Drink. All right, now I'm like super duper glowy. I don't even need highlighter, but we're going to set, and we're going to really just set in the areas that I really want to diffuse the shine. I don't like to set my whole face with powder. I purposely don't like to do that because I want to look hydrated. I want to have my skin looking just dewy, juicy, healthy, and glowing. So let's go ahead and set it only in the places where I need it. All right, so do you guys see the shine? So even this area, like, it will help diffuse that so you don't see it as much, you know, only where I need it. I haven't used this in a while, but I love this. This is the Make Diffusion Set Translucent Press Powder. I like to use a small brush like this where I can really target only where I need it. And I'm just going to tap any excess. We'll get a little closer so you guys see right here. I want you guys to see the magic. Little goes a long way. already. So beautiful. So lightweight. And like I said, only where I need it. See the side of my skin? Literally diffuses. Okay. I'm going to do kind of the inner or outer part of the nose, inner cheek, under my chin. I don't really like the shine right here and the T-zone, so I'm just going to diffuse right where I need it. I don't mind the glow here. You guys see, wow, it already just kind of took that away versus this side. All right, so we're going to get rid of this shine here, inner cheek. Let's get a little closer. Okay, so just get right. Look how much softer that is. Isn't that crazy? I'm going to do this area right here, really subtle. Like I said, I don't mind the glow here, mattified right here, right there. I don't like the tip of the nose shiny. All right, so that's pretty much it. So this is what my skin looks like with the Diffusion Set Translucent Powder. I'm pretty happy. I feel like glowing in the right places, hydrated, but mattified in the right places where it's super, like, just very subtle and just super nice. I typically don't use setting spray unless I really have like something where I just need it to lock in, but my makeup typically stays in pretty well. When you have good products, it should stay. But yeah, this is the complete look for today. Let me know what you guys think. It's like a beautiful, like, kind of flush look that I normally wouldn't wear, but I feel very alive. Let me know what you guys like to see in my next video. If there's a specific look, I'll do some more eye makeup, especially with the eye crayons. I love them. They're like my favorite. I kind of don't use powder eyeshadows in a long time because it just is a lot of work, and it's also not as, like, I don't know, something about these eye crayons are like my favorite. But all right, I'll see you guys in my next video.